better watch out if you ignite him. He's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key controlled by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
What is up, everyone? And for some reason my chat doesn't want to be up. Oh, you piece of shit. Ugh. Alright, so let me pop this chat out real quick. Alright, last song before we get started.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Lord have mercy, my mic was muted. How y'all doing today? How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Why are we talking about how pesky kids are? Slug, you know what? Rennie, do your thing. Do your thing, Rennie. I'm not even going to... Do your thing, Rennie. That's all I'm going to say on that. And you got exposed by some salt, Slug. So shut up. Think about that for like 5 minutes. Just saying. Anyway, so how are y'all doing today? Are we doing good? Are we doing good? All right, so we're going to go over several topics tonight. The slug just running his mouth. Don't worry about it. Ain't got nothing to do with you, Queen Panda. So we got several topics to go over tonight. JustPearlyThings got bodied by Brittany Venti. Where I'm finally going over where Sneako and Andrew Tate are basically turning on the red pill. And we're going to go over BOWBLAX'S video about Mizkif. Because I find it funny how it's getting deleted everywhere. So... I know you are, Amber Chick. You showed me what you were doing, and I bet you are exhausted. Like, you had fun, though. And that's the most important, right? It's practically the weekend. Oh, well, for me, it's the weekend. It's 6 o'clock. You got some time to go there, Horror and Hellfire. Good, Chanry. Twisted Twig, when is Xylie's cam coming back? When Xylie decides to plug it in. I don't know. It's gonna be a little while. I touched all the grass. We had a blast. I bet.
And like makes hit pieces.
Oh my god, come on, pause it. Thank you. YouTube is being really stupid today. Holy crap. I haven't streamed in 5 days, and I'm a little off today. No, I have watched it, yes. I haven't done it on stream. So, all right, put ones in the chat. We're going to start off with Brittany Venti's video first. Put ones in the chat if you are ready. Oh, I got a big delay. I forgot to set up the delay, didn't I? Hold on, let me see. Close, edit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the delay. It's all good. All right, cool. Cool beans. Let's do it. All right, and let's go.
Why do you think these reaction channels were offering my entire staff jobs? They want me to fail and they're bullies. All of them are bullies.
Wow, crying bully like a woke feminist, huh? It must be why she has feminism tagged in her video. Pearl is upset about reaction/commentary channels and has tweeted about it at least a dozen times in the past week.
It is amazing to me how JustPearlyThings... It is amazing to me how JustPearlyThings is now on this crusade against reaction channels. Because they keep calling her out on her shit, right? Did y'all know JustPearlyThings started out as a reaction channel? As a matter of fact, she still does reaction to videos. She still does reactions to videos to this day. I gotta do this. This video is a little low. Yeah, so I don't know what she is trying to do, but yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Saying they're all fake news, bullies, and the leeches of society who have no beliefs, unlike Pearl, who bases her belief system off of whatever Fresh and Fit is saying that day. Boy, those commentary channels are just so awful that Pearl decided to recently subscribe to my boyfriend's channel where he exclusively does reaction content. So I don't... Fresh and Fit is saying that day. Boy, those commentary channels are just so awful that Pearl decided to recently subscribe to my boyfriend.
Busted! Oh, God. He's a commentary channel. He does reactions. And Pearl subscribed to him, but she hates him so bad though, right? She hates him so bad.
Channel where he exclusively does reaction content. So I don't know why she subscribed, as she feels that reaction and commentary channels are just all bottom of the barrel bullies. But who are these bullies specifically that ignited Pearl to rant about them? It turns out that Pearl has an ongoing beef with Abbott and Preach for the past year that at least partially inspired her rant tweets and video. Abbott and Preach actually reacted to my Pearl video recently, so I just want to say I appreciate everyone who has supported the video thus far. But Daddy...
Oh, it was an amazing video. That first video she put out on JustPearlyThings was so damn good. That was an amazing video. I haven't watched this yet, and I saw Willie say something about it, so I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to take Willie's word on it.
Daddy's little girl, Pearl, is not so happy about Abbott and Preach. She recently name-dropped them in her rant video about these commentary reaction channels bullying her.
I actually changed my mind on the whole Abba and Preach thing. I was team Abba and Preach. I was in the beginning of
Yes, when she used to do her whitest girl in the world reacts to Abbott and Preach. Whitest girl in the world reacts to whatever rap song. Whitest girl in the world reacts to. That's how she started her channel. Whitest girl in the world, whatever. Like, dude, come on now.
the Fresh and Fit drama.
So after Abbott and Preach reacted to my channel, which led me to fall down this rabbit hole, I wanted to know what exactly it was that Pearl considered to be such horrendous bullying.
Let's say a news person pulls up a media hit piece, okay, on Red Full, folks. They're gonna play this clip.
This was Pearl's world. I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it. I think that's the root of all evil. I don't think women should vote.
And their audience is gonna know that red pill popular people are saying dumb shit like this, and it's gonna discredit everything.
That's not bullying. That is called criticism. And it's justified criticism considering that her arguments are intended to be inflammatory. Is this really the girl complaining about getting bullied by reaction channel?
Simps will tell women it's perfectly acceptable to get divorced over small things like finances, chores, cheating, and not being happy. She has been on a rant for a couple of weeks now where she is saying the most ridiculous stuff. Matt Pitt will go behind me and retweet her going, why are y'all reacting to this? She's just doing it for the views. She absolutely is doing it for the views. And if she wants views and she wants feedback, I'm just giving her what she wants.
This is the same girl who makes inflammatory tweets all day, every day, and will go on and on about women being whales all day. You would think that Pearl's skin would be thick as blubber. Anyway, later in the video...
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Ma'am, that's some petty shit. That is some petty shit right there.
Pearl gets triggered by Abba and Preach's comments, and she says this.
But it's like all Abba and Preach has done for years is like hit piece, hit piece, hit piece. It's like they just sit on the lives waiting for it to take something out of context.
She complains about how mean reactionary channels like Abba and Preach are. Then her emotional support simp, Smokey here, begins to defend her honor.
I don't shit on these guys, but if they come for me or come for you, I'm going for them, bruv. I don't care, bruv.
And she immediately ignores him by suddenly playing on her phone every time he speaks in her defense.
A successful channel goes like this. That's the only thing I wish Myra never went down that road, but...
What's funny about this is that this is part of the lore. This is the same guy that Abba and Preach had made content on where he basically had a melty in Pearl's defense.
I'm not coming for no one that's not in no YouTube space.
Do not mention Just Barely Things again, yeah? Otherwise it'll be more smoke, bro. I got bare smoke.
Oh, that's him? Oh my God, I didn't put two and two together. That's him. I didn't realize that was him. I didn't realize it.
For you lot, bro. Both of you lot. I got smoke for Abba and Preach, bro. When I was younger, I used to do dinner. You lot a big man trying to tell, bro, we got smoke for you lot, bro.
But bro, finish your sentences so we can actually understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, I got smoke for you. I got smoke. You lot a problem. I got smoke for you. I got smoke for you. I got smoke for you.
Bro.
And they're not wrong. Smokey here needs to learn how to finish his sentences.
Fresh and fit, blue Abba and Preach. Fresh and fit, blue Kevin Samuel. Fresh and fit, blue Andrew Tate.
They did what?
Fresh and fit, blue Jay Waller.
It sounds...
What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? What the hell did he mean by that?
Sounds like he's saying that Fresh and Fit are doing something very naughty to Abba and Preach. So maybe he shouldn't be talking about how the English language is used.
What kind of person like makes hit pieces on their friends? Is that a masculine thing to do?
I don't understand why she's calling Abba and Preach's video a hit piece. Is responding to videos considered a hit piece? Because if so, Pearl has done that plenty of times.
Thank you. That's what I was saying. She still does reactions, but yet she's pissed off at reaction channels because JustPearlyThings is full of shit.
In fact, Pearl's entire channel started from her reacting to videos with her very corny titles.
I saw that comment she made on your video.
Yeah, fake news media or something.
Yeah, she called you guys the fake news TMZ reaction channels, even her comment on your channel.
I think it's so funny because like Pearl does a lot of reactions.
Yeah, I know.
Like if you just go on her channel, you search up the word react. There's like hundreds of videos. I don't know what retard is talking about, but she does a lot of reactions. Pearl reacts to
Exactly. She does a lot of reaction content. Thank you, Abba.
the first date. Pearl reacts to why do you see old content?
Oh, like the first time white girl listens to Jay-Z or whatever, like shit like that or whatever.
Why does Girl on Earth reacts to Lil Loaded gang unit?
So what exactly is her criteria for a hit piece? Does it count when she's reacting to somebody talking to her? Is that a reaction or is it a hit piece? It just sounds like she's mad that reaction channels are criticizing her even when it's fair criticism because she has an ego. She is never going to...
She's got a huge ego. JustPearlyThings thinks she's always right. Again, remember when I told y'all last time, JustPearlyThings grew up with very much privilege. She grew up in a 10-bedroom house. Her parents were rich, and I guarantee you not guarantee, because we don't know for a fact, but she sounds like she was never told no in her whole life when her daddy is still paying her bills fully fledged into her 20s. Okay? Her daddy's still paying her bills. So, what? She's got this huge ego that everybody has to listen to her, where what she says is right. No, honey, all you do is regurgitate with whoever says what at the time. Jesus Christ.
Grow as a person if she can't take criticism. What's even the point of her having...
Exactly, Ellis. It counts as anyone who disagrees with her. Exactly.
a YouTube channel centered around having debates if she can't even agree to disagree and cries bully. She's discrediting her entire channel by calling everything a hit piece. She also praises Fresh and Fit's integrity for not making hit pieces.
You can say what you want about them, but they believe what they say and they would never turn on their friends. It's actually amazing how loyal they are to their friends. Fresh and Fit.
I'm gonna comment.
They are so loyal to their friends.
But the thing is, their entire show is a hit piece on women. Almost every episode, they're talking to intoxicated, low-class sex workers.
Some know me as a throat goat, some know me as a sin demon, some know me as a glizzy gobbler.
And then they use that as a representation of all women.
Yes, Fresh and Fit are horrible. They pull these girls. I mean, We saw on Willie's video that, and I think she brings it up here, but I'll go ahead and say it. We saw on Willie's video where Myron, who is the fresh one, the ex-cop, told one girl that if you want to be on the show, you got to sleep with me. Like, really? How pitiful do you have to be to do that? Just saying.
As shown by Willie Macshow, who made a well-researched video on Fresh and Fit, Myron and the other guy, who's like a background henchman or whatever, asks the girls dumb gotcha questions.
Let's say you go to a fortune teller. That man of your dreams, you find out 5 years from now, he's gonna
What's
be
up,
broke.
Olivia?
No ability to provide security for you. He's gonna become an alcoholic. Would you stay with him now that you're armed with this information?
No.
Fantastic. Women are interested in a man's future. A man is interested in a woman's past.
Gotcha, bitch. That's not a gotcha, Myron. You would not marry a woman that would become a crippling alcoholic. Nobody would. That's absurd.
It's very, these guys, oh my God, this whole manosphere red pill thing, they don't understand that they are the exact same thing that they complain about. You know how like Willie Mack called the quartering the anti-SJW SJW? That's what these guys are. That's what these guys are. They're like anti-SJWs SJWs. They go to the complete spectrum. It's ridiculous.
Okay, have any of you fucked a girl as a man?
Have you ever fucked a man as a woman? What are we saying here?
He also interrupts girls, tells them to shut up, and if they try to ask questions back, he shuts them down. Then after they do these tactics to make them look dumber than what they are a lot of the time, they'll go and take that and say that that represents how all women are.
Do any of you understand what it takes to be attractive to women as a man?
I mean, I understand the concept.
No, you don't, because I mentioned a bunch of them and you looked at me like I was crazy when I mentioned it.
What's your longest relationship that you've been in?
What does that have to do with the question?
Because I just want to understand you, just like you. I'm trying to understand.
You've been extremely disrespectful.
When really a lot of it isn't that they're so dumb, it's that they're intoxicated, they're using certain tactics, and they're cherry picking these women from certain demographics to appeal to their audience.
Yes, that's exactly, they stack the deck. They absolutely stack the deck. And you've seen it a couple of times where they've had like Not So Erudite up there, and they've had some other women up there that, you know, they have talking points back and they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle it.
So not only do they do that, but Fresh and Fit have also maliciously utilized the copyright system against other YouTubers, which in my opinion is a lot worse than a hit piece when you're trying to censor your critics, just like how they did with Abba and Preach.
Fresh and Fit decided to hit us with dozens of copyright claims. They apologized to us for some of the comments that they made in regards to a previous significant other. And then afterwards, recently, they decided to copyright claim the video that we did in response to their apology.
Uncle Luke, 1980s. Your haters crying on YouTube about those copyright strikes. I don't know why, though. Kevin Samuels does the same thing. I'm glad. Now the haters can stop these reaction videos. They need to chill.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to make this announcement. If you use our content without our express written consent, we will come after you.
And that's not how it works, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a channel, just to let you know, if you have a channel and say you're reacting to someone's content, that whole, you don't have my permission to use it, no. That's not how that works. It's called fair use. And as long as you use it under fair use, you're not breaking any rules. You're absolutely not breaking any rules. So anybody who says some stupid shit like that, you're dumb. You're dumb and you don't know the rules, and you should get off YouTube until you learn them. Thank you.
All right? It's a business. Y'all want to make hit pieces and all this other stuff? You can't make hit pieces without being ready to get hit back.
And of course, because Fresh and Fit did it, Pearl has to copy them.
Yes.
She copies everything that they do, including copy striking people. Pearl pulled the same stunt on the YouTuber Sarah Garvey and tried to get his entire channel terminated by copy striking it so many times.
There were, I think, up to 11 videos that were copyright struck. I was working with her, and these pieces of content were absolutely fine on my channel while we were working together. It's not until we stopped working together and I done my video.
She hit him 11 times. He almost lost his channel. He almost lost his channel. Shadow Humor for 5. You don't have permission to rear this donation. Well, I may not rear it, but I think you meant read, and I did it anyway. So there you go. Thank you for the 5, Shadow Humor. Thank you for the 5.
That she wanted to strike the videos.
JustPearlyThings is doing now. She's copyright striking my YouTube channel.
By the way, I know his video is blurry, but I made sure to fact check and Sarah Garvey sent me the receipts for you guys. You can clearly see here that Pearl did in fact try to get his channel taken down by maliciously using the copyright claim system against him. Pearl says that all that commentary channels do is bully because they have no arguments.
Okay, well, she also said in that video that we went over last week, she also said she was going to strike, oh God, the other dude. I want to say it's not MGK. I forgot who it was, but she was going to copy strike. You're going to be disrespectful to me, I'm going to copyright strike you. It doesn't work like that. Just because you don't like them anymore, it doesn't mean you can go willy-nilly and copyright strike people. It doesn't work that way. What are you doing, lady? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
But nothing says I don't have an argument like trying to copyright claim someone's content to silence them for criticizing you.
This is an abuse of the system. Pearl is an abuser of the system.
Yes.
She's also a bully. She's a bully of the system.
Ironically enough, despite her crying bully, she's actually using her channel's size of having 1 million subscribers to bully other content creators into not criticizing her.
Freedom of speech for you, freedom of speech for me.
Period, point blank, period. Freedom of speech for you, freedom of speech for me. I'll say whatever I want to say on my channel. The hell? Shoot. But of course she don't know me because, you know, I'm tiny, so.
Hey, you're allowed to do some dumb shit, but I'm allowed to tell you dumb.
Absolutely. And you're allowed to tell us we're dumb too.
This is the take you would actually have if you were actually pro-free speech, unlike Pearl and Fresh and Fit.
Yep.
So it's pretty telling why Pearl is siding with Fresh and Fit and going against Ab and Preach. Like I said in my last video, Pearl is acting just as woke as the people that she is criticizing. Falsely copyright claiming someone is a woke tactic, and the reason she's using this woke tactic against Sarah Garvey is because he spoke up about a criminally bad deal that
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Rules for thee and not for me. Yes, Ellis. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna call it a woke tactic. However, I am going to call it a punk ass move. Because I have seen people from both sides of the political spectrum use this tactic. Period. I don't know about calling it woke. I don't know if I agree with that. But I will say it is a punk ass move to copyright strike somebody because you got your fees hurt. I mean, just saying. Just throwing it out there. It's a punk ass move.
she gave him. According to Sarah Garvey's video, Pearl proposed that he had to come in and clock in almost a full-time job's worth of hours per week.
She said she would want me within her studio 4 days per week.
Oh, I remember this video. Oh, yeah. This one, this right here, it gets good.
I said, okay, from what time? She said from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening.
Only for her to take 70% of his money from his own YouTube brand, leaving him with just 30%.
70% from his YouTube brand to work for her. She will get 70% of his YouTube brand working for her. And he only gets 30%. And that was, I remember this, that was the high end. Apparently the two other people, from what he says, unless he sent receipts to Brittany, which we'll see, but the other two people that work for her in that studio, they're getting 10-15% off of their own channels. 10 to 15%. I tell you what, I'll be damned. Hell no. Hell no. No. You're not going to take 90%. You're not even going to take 50% of what I make for working for you. What? Oh, they never, DeVita, he never did it. But yeah, but that is robbery though. That's robbery.
And apparently other people on her staff accepted even less.
And I said, so are you saying that JustPearlyThings Network has other people on low-end contracts? She said yes.
Yes,
I said, what's the
Midna.
low-end? She said it's 10 to 15%.
Even MCNs don't do people dirty like that. No
Nope.
agency or network would ever take that from you as a YouTuber, and if they did, it would be because it's a scam. Pearl is too terrible of a businesswoman to realize that the labor she's exploiting with her dad's money is actually a liability to her. For example, like Smokey telling other YouTubers that he wants to smoke, that is a liability to her. And then when her staff does have decent advice to give her, she flat out ignores it and then lies about it when she gets backlash.
I did not find Nick to be racist. My staff actually did not find him to be racist. My staff actually did not find him to be racist.
Wait, Okay, I want to let y'all know. Let's play that back. All right, she's talking about Nick Fuentes. She is talking about Nick Fuentes. Now, let's listen to this again.
Have decent advice to give her. She flat out ignores it and then lies about it when she gets backlash.
I did not find Nick to be racist. My staff actually did not find him to be racist.
And I said in the video, I'm not defending her. And I said in the video, I'm checking her, and I held her accountable.
And that's one of the employees that allegedly gets only 10 or 15%. Right there, King Riches.
Told her she has to address the thing she said, and I said to her that it wasn't a good idea having Nick Fuentes on there, and I said that he is a racist, bro.
My staff actually did not find him to be racist.
She claims that
Van Luke for $19.99, getting my eyelashes permed so I won't be typing, but I'll be listening podcast style. Wait, they perm eyelashes? I never heard. They do that? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, thank you for the $19.99, Van Luke. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. And I just learned something new today. Eyelashes get permed.
Reactionary channels have tried to steal her staff, but unless she provides receipts, I just don't believe her because she's been caught lying too many times.
Why do you think these reaction channels were offering my entire staff jobs? Which none of them took, but did they report on that? No.
It doesn't really make sense considering that she gives her staff bad offers when you take into account that Sarah Garvey's deal of 30% was considered to be on the high end according to him when he asked her about it.
She could be owning 80% of the content on somebody's channel, and they only take home 15% of the money. How long are these contracts for? She said 3 years.
Honestly, I should just say her dad's staff, considering that he's the one investing in her business.
Period. They're all on daddy's payroll. That's what that is, because, daddy pays for everything.
There's no way her channel makes enough ad rev to be able to pay the cost of her production team and editors. And don't be fooled by her Social Blade estimates. Most of her views are shorts, which pretty much produce no income, so she's probably very close to the low end of Social Blade's estimate. She clearly abuses the shorts algorithm to get more views because she's somehow past Fresh and Fit, the channel she's blatantly copying with no original twist to incentivize viewers to watch her over them. That's...
Yes, Brittany, yes. Let Brittany cook. Let Brittany cook. She's cooking right now. Brittany is cooking.
Something that doesn't really happen in this industry. So the only way she could surpass them in...
Minna, you're actually 100% right. I mean, you can't say you're against race mixing and then say you aren't racist. Period. Period, Minna.
Views and subscribers, despite only having a fraction of the average views that Fresh and Fit get, is by spamming everyone with like 10 or 20 short uploads every day. I wonder how Fresh and Fit feel about this.
Myron and Fresh, please protect your podcast. A lot of people are copying you guys. It's corny at this point.
Oh, no.
Bro, we can't stop it, bro. It is what it is, man.
They're like, it's tasteless, but what can you do? So that's how Fresh and Fit feel about copycats like Pearl, who copy and paste their entire show. Now compare that to what Pearl is saying about them.
And this is me even conceding, like, they offer more value than anyone in the space. Who's had more men's improvement guys on? They're out here giving solutions and making the world a better place. Like, what do these reaction channels stand for that have been shitting on them the past year and a half? Like, I guarantee Fresh and Fit have saved literal lives.
Oh my God, Pearl. Pearl, did you just say that? Oh my God. You could tell I haven't watched that Pearl video yet. Holy crap. Did she really just say that? That is crazy to me. They've saved lives? Oh my God.
First off, what would actually save lives is Pearl fixing her goddamn posture. Every time I see Pearl, she is in gorilla stance. If you're gonna be so opinionated and give people dating advice, then you sure as hell need to have good posture. Bad posture like Pearl's can make any attractive person much less attractive. And as
Brittany! Brittany, no! Oh God, Brittany, no! No, she didn't! No, she didn't! Brittany! Damn, Brittany! No! Oh my God, did she really just... Brittany. Now, ma'am. She's not wrong, though. She's not wrong. Oh, good job, Brittany. I mean, you're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. She does walk around like the hunchback. I'm just saying. All right, let's go.
As for Fresh and Fit saving lives, they almost exclusively platform sex workers and male degenerates. How is that helping men self-improve when they're just making them think that all women are entitled 304s and they give no pushback to degenerate men on their show?
Period. Point blank, period. Very good point, because that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do.
In the video by Willie Mack Show, he does a great job at pointing out the garbage that Fresh and Fit teach men watching, like promoting SA.
Fresh and Fit brought on a guy named Charleston White, who proudly admits to assaulting women.
We used to run trains on white girls.
Choo-choo.
Robin Hood. We used to do it without permission. Yeah. We just come in with dicks out. Oh, shit.
Yo.
Fresh and Fit are having people like that guy on to teach their audience that it's okay to physically force yourself on someone and coerce them, and then they provide no pushback.
They act like it was a product of the 80s.
Yeah, that was culture back then, unfortunately.
But these clips of them talking are recent.
Yep.
What I say, I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop up. We forcibly used to white girls.
In what world is that saving lives? And if...
Exactly. I'm sorry. Exactly. How is that saving lives? I don't get it.
They're helping men self-improve. Why are they leading by bad example? Like when Fresh and Fit challenged Ava and Preach to a boxing match.
If y'all want to talk shit, come back in the studio. We'll talk about it. Or we can box about it too. Because I'm in the gym now, you feel me? I'm feeling nice right now.
Bro, you're talking all that crap. What? You talked all that crap. Come on now. You really aren't about it. Because Preach took you up on your offer and you ain't about it. You are not about it.
That's why I box with Preach, bro. That's why I box with Preach, bro.
And later on in the video, you're saying that you want to box with me. Sort of happened that I'm going to be in the U.S. next week. You want to fucking do this shit? Let's go. Both of you. I'll be in the U.S. next fucking week.
Hold up.
Let's go! We'll put gloves on. It'll be legal. I know Florida laws. I take one bitch, then I take the other one. Let's go.
And then backed out after Preach said that he would take them both on.
We're not the first people that he challenged to a boxing match. Right. We're probably the first people that was like, oh, today I got time.
Okay, but how about this?
Backpedaled immediately. And then he backpedaled immediately because I was like, yo, today, let's go.
Fresh and Fit backing out is a major act of cowardice considering they falsely copyright claimed Ava and Preach. So please tell me how being a coward is setting a good example for men.
Thank you.
We help men improve.
This is why he has to resort to sugar daddy websites to get low quality women who aren't going to care about anything except for his money, which is basically the type of women that are often on his show.
You approached me on a sugar daddy website and asked me to be your sugar baby.
I don't pay girls off sugar sites. Thank you.
Then why are you on there?
Also,
why are you on there?
Because I use it as a dating site and I've said it many times.
The site he uses.
You use a sugar baby website as a dating site. Cute, huh?
This is seeking.com. It's basically an escort site. It's described as sugar dating, where you gift women things in order to go on dates with them. There's a recommended list with the most popular gifts. When signing up, it immediately asks if you're looking for earners or attractive people. You then need to immediately put in your yearly income as well as your net worth. Myron's profile name is 1% men. Hey Myron, maybe this is why you think all women only want you for your money.
If Myron were actually high value like he claims to be, he wouldn't have to resort to using sugar daddy websites.
Thank you. If you were so hot like you think you are, women would be falling all over for you, but they're not doing that now, are they? No, they're not. Why? Why is that, Myron? Because you suck, bro. That's why. You suck.
Fresh and Fit really have no business teaching men about relationships. And funnily enough, by being on these sugar daddy websites, he is taking the manosphere's arch nemesis Shira's advice.
We are going to be talking about how to instill hypergamy, which is basically gold digging and only being in relationships for benefits and lifestyle.
He's literally trying to get with the women that take Shira's advice on how to ruthlessly gold dig from men, even if that entails being a sociopath, lying, cheating, whatever it takes. I did a video on Shira already, but basically she believes that the only thing men have to offer is money. I think...
Yeah, I never heard of her before, so I know nothing about her.
I think the reason Myron wants these women is because they're higher maintenance, which tends to be more attractive, and these women aren't going to let him step all over them like a doormat. But he'll go around every day on his show telling women how they need to be doormats that are okay getting cheated on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what if you are giving him everything he asked for and he still cheats? So what's the explanation there?
We told you already, men don't cheat, they just have sex.
Yeah, that...
Yeah, men don't cheat, they only have sex. Just to let y'all know, if you're in a relationship with a man, if he cheats, or excuse me, if he has sex with someone beyond the boundaries of your relationship, he's not cheating, he's just having sex. Okay? Just letting y'all know. So if your man goes beyond the boundaries of your relationship, just remember it's not cheating. He's just having sex. That's it. FYI. I had to mute my phone. Too many notifications. All right, let's go.
That's cheating.
All right, so
having
Chris-
sex is cheating. You putting your
It's
heart
not.
into
Hold on,
somebody
Chris.
else is cheating.
No,
Like-
it's not.
Like I find him now, but once I'm a doctor, is he still gonna cheat on me?
Probably if he's successful. He's going to cheat on you regardless. Just accept it. That's what comes with it.
Even though that's not the type of woman that he's going after, the self-proclaimed high-value male.
Don't walk around saying, I'm a high value man. What do you bring to the table? Well, I'm bringing this because you are a dusty man.
He doesn't want the doormat women that he's telling women to be like. He wants the ruthless gold diggers that will treat him like a walking ATM machine. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on a sugar daddy app. In Myron's dating strategy book, yes, after all we've seen, he actually went and wrote a dating strategy book. He references another book, which it seems like...
Look at that title. Why Women Deserve Less. He gets on my nerves. He gets on my nerves so much. It's ridiculous.
A paid ad, honestly, but here's what it says. In order to be successful with women, you must know how to please a woman. It doesn't seem like he knows how to please a woman considering he opted to buy one instead.
It's way more important to protect her than to please her. Who gives a fuck about a woman's orgasm? It's useless.
So basically, unlike what Pearl's saying, Fresh and Fit are teaching men to be unloyal, selfish hypocrites who have to barter for coochie.
I'm just being honest.
Who have to barter for coochie. Oh my God. You know what's so funny about Brittany Venti? And this is what I'm discovering with her videos. She can sit there and she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful girl, right? And she can look like an angel. You know, she looks like, you know, she's innocent. And she can say some crazy shit out of her mouth, but she does it in that tone where, like, she's not very expressive like I am. It is perfect. It is perfect. So when she says shit like, you know, goddamn or coochie, it like pops out because it's like, you do not look like you would say that word. I love it. I absolutely love it.
To be unloyal, selfish hypocrites who have to barter for coochie.
I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we have sex.
We have to ask ourselves, is this simp behavior of bartering for coochie and asking for gold diggers' attention really helping men improve their lives?
Y'all out here listening and paying men who looking like this. Oh, this is very interesting.
Because to me, it seems like being a hypocrite and relying on underhanded tactics like copy striking people and not fighting fairly is the advice that Fresh and Fit have to offer men. I see where Pearl gets it from. It wasn't enough that she had to copy their show, but she had to copy their hypocrisy too.
I've noticed a lot of therapists are like older single women, and I'm kind of like, if you can't maintain a relationship, why would I take advice from you?
Funny. Why would people take advice from you there, Pearl? Again, Pearl is the exact opposite of what the men who watch her are looking for. She is the exact opposite.
Yeah, like why would I take advice from you if you can't maintain a relationship?
It's obvious that Pearl is grifting the manosphere because she just mimics what she sees like a drone with no sort of critical thinking skills. I sometimes wonder if Pearl's even capable of having an original thought. I think she just regurgitates what she sees without actually thinking about it or doing research on it, as we saw in the last video I did on her. But apparently being so inflammatory and dishonest wasn't how Pearl always was, according to those close to her.
Because a lot of people be in my comments be like, she had to have been like this when y'all was dating. Bro, no, she wasn't. At all. That's what makes that.
Yo, that's the ex-boyfriend that Willie showed us in the video. No! That's the ex-boyfriend.
That's what pushed me to believe that this is all like a charade even more.
That clip is from Pearl's ex, known as Angry Reactions on TikTok.
She was not like this, bro. It was this one time when I lost weight, you feel me? When I dropped like 100+ pounds and I was looking all sexy and stuff, you feel me? I had posted a picture and the caption was like, I had tagged this girl who used to always dub me. I said I used to want blank, I tagged her, but now I would feel offended if she touched me. She was on my ass about that. Pearl was on my ass. She like, no, you can't do that. You're better than that. And she...
Ooh. I called it. I called it, and I didn't even know about that. I called it. I told y'all she's grifting. I told y'all. I've been told y'all she's grifting. I've been told y'all she's grifting.
She used to always like be on my tail about shit like that. Now she out here calling plus size women whales. What happened?
He says that that's not how they were when they were dating, and that's not the only account. Pearl's best friend of over 2 decades also has something to say about Pearl.
So Hannah and I were friends from 2002, pre-K, until last year. So that was 2005. And this was in 2016.
Has she ever been engaged?
No, never. And she's never even been in a serious relationship. Like, honest to God, her and Wanye, like, that wasn't even that doesn't even count at all, because what was that? They were both like nutso together anyway.
She says that Pearl's relationship with Angry Reactions or Wanye was very unstable, and that's interesting because it gives perspective on her entire platform being around dating and what dating standards that women should have.
Oh, this is amazing. Chris Raid. Hell yeah. Thank you, Kristen Ark. I appreciate that. Buddy O pal. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, she's busting Pearl. Oh my God. I love it. Damn, I love me a Brittany video about pearly things. I love it.
And then she continues to go more into why Pearl has the worldview that she does.
It's honestly like sad, because she was always trying to figure out what could she do to get a husband. I always told her that she did too much research. She was always online, like looking up relationship facts and stuff like that. And she would be up late, like doing it. And I'm like, just stop. Yeah, just stop doing that. Like, let's just naturally look for a man.
Well,
she can't even find her own man, and now she's sitting here telling women how they supposed to find a man. She can't even find one. The hell? Thank you again for the raid, Kristen Ark. I appreciate it.
Explains a lot. She's literally like a teen girl Googling, how do I get a boyfriend? Then her former best friend goes on to say the same thing that Angry Reaction said, which was that in the time that she knew her, she was not the way that she is now.
She would constantly ask me about my marriage.
Would you say like that she believes what she's selling at this point?
I don't know. I mean, it's been...
No, because she's grifting. She's a grifter. She's a grifter. I mean, hello?
A year, and I'm telling you, I have never heard one opinion like what she states now ever in my life. In the 22 years I've known her, I've never heard her to say this stuff.
So that's 2 people that are credible sources saying that in the time that they knew her, Pearl was not this way and that she changed in recent time. You have Angry Reactions, who has his career on the line if he were lying. And then on the other hand, you have her former best friend, where the only reason she spoke up was because Pearl came out and told a fake story about her.
Ooh, Pigeon Salad, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. 07's in the chat. Kitty Salutes in the chat. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do.
To do some sort of dunk on her. Basically, Pearl went on TikTok before TikTok got nuked and lied on her friend, saying that her friend was too fat to get pregnant to get brownie points on the internet.
Particular individual struggled with her weight, and instead of doing...
Thank you for the 1 membership, Pigeon Salad. Thank you. 07's in the chat.
Something about it, she blamed it on me.
Hi, she's talking about me. So in the beginning of her video, she's talking about our last conversation we had a year ago in March, where I confronted her about talking about women's bodies and their weight. And I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And no, she defended it all. So I was like, okay, we're done. I'm sorry. And she even came to know my friend group here in Michigan when I was still in college, and even tried to date 2 of them. It didn't work out. Anyway, off topic. That last part of her video, she says, and now a year later, this girl is trying to get pregnant and she can't. And weight affects fertility. I didn't know I was trying to get pregnant. I'm not.
And then her friend came out saying that it wasn't true.
Ooh, Pearl got busted. I love it. I am loving this. I am loving every bit of this. Oh my God. And the sad thing is we're almost at the end of the video and I'm sad because I want to see more exposed. Just saying.
And that they weren't even in contact in the last year, which led to her being interviewed and talking about her experience with Pearl.
Now, when I last talked to her a year ago, that was my plan, to get pregnant this year with my husband. So I don't know if she has seen my page from like her siblings' accounts, because I don't follow her on anything and I'm private, but I still follow her siblings, and sees that I'm not pregnant yet, so she's assuming that I'm too fat to get pregnant. She was lying about that whole story to get you revved up about her stupid ass point that she was trying to make. I've also seen some clips of her YouTube channel and she literally lies. She makes up stories or does not tell the truth about her family.
And remember, even Pearl testifies against herself in what she said about Fresh and Fit.
I know a lot of girls that actually waited until they were married.
Yeah. Oh, this one's a good one. This one's a good one.
Stayed a virgin until they were married. And
I can tell you that the Guys on Fresh and Fit podcast they would never be able to pull a girl like that.
There's only a 1 month difference from that video and the video of her tagging MGTOW and doing a complete 180 in her worldview. She very suddenly just started saying things that were the polar opposite to what she was saying before.
Because she knew it was the way to get money. She probably saw a bunch of red pill manosphere streams going on, videos popping off, because money is over there. They love to give super chats and they love to donate money. If you're saying what they want to hear, they will give you money. Lots of it.
So is she really the way she says, despite 3 different testimonies against her?
Oh my God, Goblin, you almost made me choke on my vape. Goblin said JPT's diet probably consists of mayo and fentanyl. That was so mean. That was so mean.
Including herself? Or is she just grifting to promote bad values to make money off of men under the guise of self-improvement?
Who are the real grifters? The people that don't stand for anything or believe anything, or the critics? Like, the critics are the real grifters on YouTube because they follow where the trends are.
Thank you, everyone.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that make her the grifter then? Just saying. That would totally make her the grifter.
Who supports my content because I am community funded. So if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, and notification bell on. If you would like to watch my next video early like this one, you can go ahead.
All right. And that was Brittany Venti's video, which I thought was really good. Yes, Goblin, I'm good. I went to go inhale and I saw your stuff and just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I ended up okay.
Go to the club and find the easiest, sloppiest drunk.
There we go. Let me get back over here in the beginning. JustPearlyThings just needs to stop the grift and fix her image to get a boyfriend, but other than that, she can't tell women what to do, period, point blank. Absolutely. And thank you for being a member for 4 months. Grizzly Bear, yes, just saying. And thank you for being a member for 2 months. Oh, wait, hold on. Slug, thank you for the $1. I'm not reading that. Now that Tate has disavowed Red Pill, they're going to collapse. And yeah, no, I agree with you, Agent. Actually, that's the next video we're watching. We're watching Abba and Preach. And it is called Sneako and Andrew Tate Turn on the Red Pill. It's a movement for losers.
The hypocritical part about it is that we make fun of girls all the time for not controlling their sexual urges and being hoes all the time. Like, she belongs to the streets, all this stuff. You tell guys that they're losers if they don't go to the gym. They're losers if they play video games. You're a loser if you smoke weed. You're a loser if you watch sports. You need to exercise discipline. But when it comes to girls, oh shit, get a vasectomy because you can't control yourself, because you're not capable of exercising discipline. Why do you have to be disciplined in every single aspect of life? Networking, success, all this stuff, watching sports, playing video games. You need to be on your stuff. But for women, nut inside girls after getting a transgender surgery.
See, we didn't quite lose Sneako there. Honestly, it looks like the Red Pill is imploding very quick.
That's where I gave, and I couldn't believe I did it, but I gave Sneako a W. Sneako deserved that W.
Recently, you saw Andrew Tate, or Tate calling Red Pillers autistic, and be like, don't ever associate.
Tate says, please don't refer to me as Red Pill. Those people are artistic. Oh. Also, as a half-black man descended from slaves, I find your choice of example in very poor taste. I don't need white people even loosely likening me to apartheid politicians who want to lynch blacks. Thanks. Damn, Tristan. Okay. All right, Tristan.
Me with those losers.
The men who are out here only trying to have sex with women and have no emotional connection, they're weirdos. A lot of this red pill, how to get girl stuff, a lot of them are like that as well. They're like the peak masculine life is just to have a bunch of women that you barely know, and that's stupid. That's fucking ridiculous.
And that's the supreme leader of the red pill. And you're seeing a lot of people kind of abandoning ship. And so Sneako saw something recently and it kind of caught his attention. Let's listen in.
Said something yesterday on Twitter saying that men should get vasectomies in their 20s just to prevent this.
If you don't know what he's talking about Rollo Tomasi.
That dude is a joke. That dude is an absolute joke. I cannot believe these people followed this man. That dude's a joke. He is a joke.
He is the grand wizard of the red pill community. He's supposedly the creator. He's written books on it. Basically some old geezer. So he said that people should get vasectomies if they want to be high value men very quickly.
Okay, so we know about this tweet because we went over this with our Sneako W stream that I did. Yeah, dumb. Absolutely dumb. And Sneako and Destiny owned his ass. Completely owned him on this.
When they're young, they should get vasectomies. Now, quick information on vasectomies. While they are quote unquote reversible, how reversible they are is based on the length of time that you've had your vasectomy. If you go past 5 years, the odds can drop anywhere from 90 to 30 to 40%.
Yep.
And even then, after you reverse it, being fertile, we don't know when it comes back. And so essentially, when doctors allow you to get a vasectomy, they're telling you this is not reversible. So you need to be certain that you don't want kids anymore.
Yep.
You should not think of it as a form of birth control that you can willy-nilly come in and out of.
Period. Absolutely. But of course, you know, me being the good feminist that I am, let me go ahead and check some facts for y'all. Still to this day, many doctors will not tie tubes of women or give hysterectomies unless it's an emergency situation. Will not do that for women if they are of a certain age, or if they're married, they have to get the permission from the husband. Yet a man can walk into a doctor's office, say, hey, I want to get snipped, and it can get done. No permission needed. They don't care how old he is. Just a little FYI for y'all. Anywho, sorry, I had to inject that in there.
That's why a lot of doctors, if you're below the age of 25, will not even consider you for vasectomy because they understand how life-changing it is. And though you may not want kids as a young man, they know you might change your mind. So, quick little information about vasectomies. There you go.
I think that it's important to have family values and to prepare for eventual parenthood. What makes you high value? Other people's perception, having a lot of money, having a network. Like, why does that matter? Why does being a high value man matter if you're not going to eventually start a family? To be a high value man, the top 3 steps: avoid family creation, get a vasectomy, and have a network. It's just like the generic male self-improvement stuff. But like 2 of the top 3: get a vasectomy and avoid family creation. Do you agree?
When he says high value man, he's talking from the perspective of being able to be a playboy and get as many girls.
But why is that a priority over having a family? Like, why would that even be advice? Why would that be a male self-improvement advice? Be a playboy instead of raise a family? Well, we make fun of women all day for wanting to be girl boss queens and sleep around and have all this. And then you tell guys, be a playboy instead of raise a family.
Exactly. Sneako literally just showed that double standard. Literally. Women, you are supposed to stay home and wait for a man to get you, okay? You can't go party. You can't go have sex because, you know, sex isn't for you. It's only for the man, okay? You can't do any of that. But dudes, you have to at least get 50 women under your belt before you settle down. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Honey, it is 2023. If a woman wants 50 men under her belt, she can do that. Why? Because she can do whatever she wants. It's her body. Just like it's your body, you want to go run around do that too. I mean, what?
That's the same advice on the other side.
What? Oh, I had nothing to say. I was just like, yeah, go on. Go on.
Low key. I did laugh a few times when I was watching this.
Yeah, which I understand.
Wait, why?
Well, because it's you, and then it's Sneako talking. So the only thing you hear is so. See, you laugh. What you say?
That's foul.
No, that's what you laugh. You laughing.
ABBA, I think it's so funny when it comes to ABBA and Destiny and their relationship with Sneako. ABBA and Destiny really tried to save Sneako when he was going down that path that he now has gotten bullied to come back from. He's still a little shit. I don't agree with everything he's saying now. He's still a little shit because some of the stuff comes out of his mouth. I want to just bam, okay? But you can tell that Abba and Destiny both, they've always been fond of Sneako. They always looked at Sneako like a little brother. So.
Right now. So I know that's you. That's not, I didn't laugh. That's you laughing.
I'm gonna play with you guys.
You gonna play with us? Hey, yo.
The most joyous moments of my life were coming home and then seeing all my kids around and then getting to spend time with them. And that divorce, going through that whole process, that really stole from me like what I realized was my biggest joy. I spend time with my nieces now. I spend time with my mom, taking her out to dinner, you know, showing her good stuff. And I realize like that's the stuff that matters for me. I've had, if I get new one, it's not even, but when I spend time with my niece and I'm watching her like walk for the first time, or I'm seeing her say words, like that shit hits different.
So you giving up on your balls? Yeah, you're
Like,
getting
you know,
tired. You're getting older. Like that's just like I'm too tired to fuck. That sounds boring. I don't want to be. When I'm 32, I want to be fucking double the bitches I'm fucking now. I want to be having a bigger house, having like I want to be down the Hugh Hef.
That's that young in him that was talking. That's that I'm early 20s and I think I know everything shit talking. That's what that is. Okay? That's that young testosterone talking. Okay? A lot of men think that when they're that age. But he used to take it on a whole new level. Oh God, Sneako. You know what? I agree with Willie Mack. We really should bring back bullying because it looks like it's working. Okay? It really looks like it's working. We need to bring back bullying to an extent, okay? Just saying, to an extent, not fully, okay?
That's no shit. That's what makes you excited. That's what keeps your balls going. Like you can't let go of that. You can't let go of your manhood at a certain age. If you give up on that, like, oh, I like playing macaroni drawings with my kids.
You trying to say something? He was just clowning you, but that was a young him. You understand what I'm saying?
I was him 9 months ago. It just makes me laugh how drastic the changes in rhetoric, where it's like now he sounds like a Ben Shapiro clone. But look, I'm not mad at it because what he's saying is true. So at the end of the day, is a change genuine? Whatever. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not gonna get somebody's head. Doesn't matter. People are encouraging people to be more community-oriented and think more about things that are important in life. I support that kind of messaging.
Well, we make fun of women all day for wanting to be girl boss queens and sleep around and have all this, and then you tell guys be a playboy instead of raise a family. That's the same advice on the other side.
Because here's the thing: when you're a playboy, you're going to be better at raising the family.
How? Okay, I need somebody to explain to me how being a playboy prepares you for raising a family. How does that work? Somebody please explain to me, how does being a playboy help you raise a family? I need somebody to explain that to me. Because it makes no damn sense. Just saying. Myron is an idiot. Myron literally is a contrarian. And that's why the stupid shit that he says comes out of his mouth. It makes no sense. Makes no sense at all.
That's mon cher. Mon cher.
Being a playboy makes you better at raising a family?
No, you said the family. Which
family we talking about? Because playboys tend to have multiple families. And I'm going to tell you, those kids don't look at that dad and think, wow, what a wonderful guy. I ask a lot of women or sons or men what it was like to have a dad who's a womanizer, who's out here sleeping around doing left, right, and center. They don't necessarily speak about those people in glowing colors. They don't be like, oh, he was really present in my life. He was really invested. Oh, yeah, the way he treated my mom and how happy she was, everything was fit.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fine to want to go do your hedonism and fuck left, right, and center, but don't pretend like it's actually helping families.
And the reason
But he's saying avoid family creation.
Well, he's talking from the frame of being a guy getting a lot of girls. And then, if you decide you want to get a family down the road, you can always unsnip and then go ahead and go down the family route. I agree to a degree that you need to have sex with at least 50 girls as a guy. I talk about that all the time. It's controversial.
At this point in your career, when you're on the way up, focus on things that are going to help you move forward in life and become successful.
Yeah. Get a surgery done that prevents you from having children.
Yeah, but you can always reverse it.
That's not like, a lot of the times that shit messes up. That's not something you could just like hope that it's going to be okay.
Generally, most men can't control their urges, so what's going to happen is going to go fuck around.
And you know what? The ones that can't control their urges, they need not to get in relationships. The ones that can't control their urges and stay with somebody and be true to that person and that's their partner, they don't need to get in damn relationships. If you want to be a playboy the rest of your damn life, then get your robe and be Hugh Hefner. Do what you gotta do. This is so dumb.
Gets me pregnant. Becoming good fathers too. Just like we make fun of girls for prioritizing their careers and wanting to be girl bosses and wanting to build an empire, they're not prioritizing motherhood immediately. And then we're saying, men, ignore family creation, get a vasectomy so you can focus on getting rich, and then you'll be 40, you'll have all these guys and girls, and then start a family. Like, how are we building men to become good fathers if they've been only prioritizing success? If they have a dick surgery, how do they have the character that's going to lead a proper family?
So you're saying
because they dealt with a bunch of hoes first, so they know what a good one is.
So you're
oh my god. Oh my god. So are you like literally questioning the intelligence of men then? You must be questioning the intelligence of men. You can't see how a woman carries herself and sometimes maybe even how she talks, how she walks, how she does everything, and tell whether she's bad or not. You can't tell the difference between a good person and a bad person without having to sleep with 50 people. That's literally any man in my audience who listens to Fresh and Fit. I'm going to tell you now, that statement is questioning your intelligence. He is basically saying you do not have the brain power to tell the difference between a good person and a bad person. And if you watch them and you take in their advice, just know that they think you're dumb. Period. They think you're dumb. That statement was questioning your intelligence.
I dealt with a bunch of hoes first, and I know what a good woman is.
No, you know what a bunch of hoes is.
I just wonder, all the guys out there who married women who weren't hoes or whatever the fuck it is, do you think they have to fuck a bunch of hoes to find that out? Or everybody who's in a relationship right now had to fuck some dirty broads to realize, like, oh, I now know what a decent person who's capable of being a wife is. Yeah, I had to fuck all these STD-ridden whores to find that out. I did. I had to go to the club and find the easiest, sloppiest, drunkest loser to be like, hey, I know I just got done busting inside you, but I think I realized you shouldn't be the mother of my kids. I think I'm ready.
It's dumb. It's dumb. Slug, thank you for the 2.
I do that 49 more times, apparently.
No, it's not what you say.
No, but what's the priority then? Family or success?
Doesn't mean that you need to.
Eddie, you actually have a good point there. You actually have a good point. Eddie says, are you assuming Fresh and Fit viewers have intelligence? I'm pretty sure there's some smart ones in there. They're just, I don't know, clouded for some reason. You know, maybe they got out of a relationship and they're hating women right now, which I totally understand, okay? When I got out of my bad relationship, I hated everyone, all right? So maybe they just got out of a relationship and they're hating women right now, and their vision and their hearing is clouded, and they just so happen to stumble upon Fresh and Fit, and, you know, maybe that's the reason.
Have kids young, but it shouldn't be a void family creation in your head. That's an important thing to think about when you're young too. How am I going to have the character? How am I going to have the maturity, the responsibility to become a good father when I am ready to do it? I'm telling guys, you should get rich as possible too, but you should also be working on like building your character and looking at how I'm going to raise my kids and how I'm going to be a good father.
Period. Oh my God, Sneako was spitting.
If you're 40 and you have all these hoes and you have experience with hoes, is that going to make you a better father? Probably not. You'll just know how to avoid a bad woman. But it's not. You don't need to fuck 100 women to realize what a hoe is. Why not just understand that a lot of these women are unwifeable and then navigate around that instead, and just not spend your time and invest your energy into women that you don't even respect or like in the first.
I wish.
Period.
Like, he was just looking at all the women on the podcast beside him, like these whores. Like, why would you constantly invite these soulless, most vapid, Instagram hungry whore?
Would have been gold.
But I just say this: Sneako is preaching. No pun intended. And everything there is making sense. It's like, you think you're going to be a player your whole life, and then all of a sudden you're capable of doing a committed relationship. Like, trust me, most of the players I know who did that for a long time struggled tremendously trying to settle down. And so all of us thinking like you got the skills for long-term relationships and you can figure it all out is going to be easy because you've been fucking.
True, Phantom. Why are they treating a relationship like leveling up in a video game? True. Very true.
this whole time. Like, what you do to be able to get women to sleep with you is not the same thing as what you do in order to get a woman to stay with you through a long-term relationship. Those things are completely different
things.
You're talking about different, but you'll notice that when these guys talk about maintaining a relationship, all of their language is geared on how to get a woman to give you sex.
And oftentimes, what makes you gonna get a girl in the clubs and stuff like that, like the way.
That's what that whole red pill is. That's what that whole manosphere is. They don't care about relationships. All they care about is the punani. That's all they care about. And when they flex, they're not flexing for the women. They're flexing for the men. They're flexing for the men like, look, I have this and you don't. I have this, you don't. I have this car. I have this watch. I got a BMW, like Verse. I got all this. You don't have it. So that makes me a high value man and not you. So all they really care about is flexing for men and getting punani. That's it. That's it.
These guys want to get girls. It's actually not attributes that people are looking for to form a family. That's not what they're looking for. That's not what's attractive in a family setting. They don't care about that. No. So none of these attributes are going to be like, yeah, he's able to get a lot of girls. That's not what they want to get with.
This video is brought to you by Search.
You ain't making no money off of me. What?
So this was a tweet, right? It goes, and this was from, what, a week ago? About a week ago? So the quickest path, the quickest...
Verse is like, why must you bring my child into this? It's true, though. I love the middle finger and heart. Well, you know what, Verse? That was a little bit of payback for, you know, wanting to enthusiastically show Tommy where I cried about his Illuminati video. Okay? On air in front of everybody. You tried to get me, Verse. You tried to get me. And it backfired. Tommy took it to heart. Okay? Okay? That's a little payback for you there, buddy. Buddy, oh pal.
Path to becoming a high value man. Number 1, don't get married, avoid family creation, vasectomy in your 20s, live consistently, eliminate all sedations, learn game and networking, play to your strengths, build wealth, resist easing up on your focus. And it's the quickest path to becoming a high value man. And I know that, you know, Sneako had some point of contention.
Oh yeah, agent. This, oh my God. All right, look, Destiny, Rolo ended up coming up on that same show. This right here, what we're seeing. Rolo came up and Destiny and Sneako combined their powers. And they destroyed that man. They had that man literally physically shaking. He was so angry. It was amazing. Where Destiny would come in with facts. Sneako would come in with the good question. Rolo couldn't answer it. Couldn't figure out. And then Sneako started bullying. And then Destiny came in and started bullying. It was like the Wonder Twins. It was amazing.
Specifically with number 3, which is get a vasectomy in your 20s.
What is a high value man?
I think he means, what he means in this context is being a guy that's like desirable to women and being attractive to women so that you'll be, I guess, a marketable sexual partner.
Well, that doesn't make sense, right? Like, avoid family creation and get a vasectomy and like, be attractive to men.
Well, no. It's because,
women, right?
Again, like I said it before, I'll say it again because you're here. Given the context of what he's tweeting for this specific situation, it makes sense because he's saying, hey, these are the ways so that you don't fuck yourself up to ensure that you're going to be successful. He's retard proofing it.
But that is a pretty retarded advice because you're saying do this so that you become more attractive to women. So what's even the point of having a relationship with a woman if you can't have kids with her? Then you're just having an empty relationship just to fuck her for your whole life. And
no, he's saying to become high value, which means you make the choice. Do you want to do that or not? So he's giving you the choice to do that.
That's what don't you guys tweet all the time?
How about going around and stop sleeping with a bunch of damn women? Because the more you sleeping with women, the higher of a chance you have of having a child and not being prepared for it. Like, it's not a child that you were working towards to have, okay? How about not do that? I mean, hello?
About how, like, oh, like, women are fucking disgusting that are freezing their eggs at, like, 20 and they're never gonna find out.
Yes.
Now you've got, like, guys that go to sperm clinics, like, here you go, I'm never gonna be able to impregnate my wife because there's, like, a 30% reversal rate on this fucking surgery, but maybe in the future I
We
can
laugh
check
at
my
girls who want to freeze their eggs
semen.
all the time.
Yeah, like, it's like the same
but
shit.
notice he has 2
No,
points.
It's like a 90% reversal rate.
Yeah, actually.
Well, depending on how
Is that
quick it is. Wait, for vasectomies?
Yeah, to get it reversed and be able to actually...
After, like, 10 years, it's like 30 to 50%.
Yeah,
your 20s is 10 years.
You're supposed to reverse it back within the 10 years.
Wait, hold on, wait. So
Sakura, Actually, you make a lot of sense. Can you imagine if Sneako and Destiny had a show together, an alternative to Fresh and Fit, but with actually good advice? I don't know. Okay, now let's talk about advice. All right. How do I put this about Destiny? Destiny has a habit of sticking his dick in crazy, and it all plays out online, and he's a hoe. I don't know if advice from Destiny would be a thing. I know that's right, Verse. Verse out here spitting fat. This is why I like Verse so much. Look, he's a troll. He trolls me all the time. But this is why I like him so much. Not gonna lie, the more hoes you sleep with, the lower value of a man you are to the successful women you'd actually want to be with, LMAO, unless you want to run with broke hoes for life, but that sounds like torture. Period. Point blank, period, Verse. As the kids say, based. That was based.
Just 10 years. To me at, like, yeah, you're going to get a vasectomy at 20, become high value by 23, and then get a reverse? Like, what?
I mean, I'm going to say 23. You're being extreme.
Well, he said your 20s. That's 10 years.
Yeah, but you can do it but when you're 28, 29.
Yo, nigga, I'm asleep. You know what this man thinks? He thinks as long as you don't hit the 10-year mark, nigga, you made it. No. It's not like the surgery works, man. It's not like you get the 10 years, all of a sudden now you can't slip your balls anymore because,
oh my God, what's the expiry date on my dick? That's not how it works.
It's that from 0 to 10 years, it gradually reduces the odds of you being reserved.
That's not how any of this works.
So the longer it goes on, the less fertility you have. It's not like, I got the 8 years, okay, I made it before. No, that's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works at all. They're idiots. They're all idiots. I'm literally starting to believe that every single one of those red pill guys are idiots. Absolute idiots.
So instead of it being a 30% chance, maybe it's a 45 or 50 at 8 years. You don't know. All these things are variables. So the question is, if your audience is looking at this and you're supposed to tell them, okay, guys, get a vasectomy so you can be a high value man, you should also tell them, if you go through this vasectomy, there's a 50% chance that you may not be able to ever have kids again. Is that something you're willing to risk?
Yo, these motherfuckers are never gonna do that shit. No. They talking that shit, then they would never do that. 1, 2, would you cross the street if you have 45% chance of making it alive the other side? 45% chance.
No.
Those are
no.
Making it alive the other side? 45% chances. Those odds are not good.
Nope.
I don't know if you understand odds. That's not good.
Heads kids, tails not. You got kids. I was nervous there for a second.
And that was a coin!
Hold on, 9 years? What is it, 45% chance of reversal? Bro, you're not going to have kids anymore.
You're sterilizing half your audience. That's wild to me.
Hold on. Notice he had 2 points there. He said, 1, avoid what?
Can you imagine how many people are so deep in the red pill they just took Rolo's advice to go get a vasectomy? Can you imagine how many people ran to the doctor's office? How many of these red pill dudes ran to the doctor's office so they can see about getting a vasectomy after watching that tweet or reading that tweet? Can you imagine how many idiots actually went to go do that? I say good. Good. Please go. Get those vasectomies. You believe that bullshit? Please go. Please. Please do your thing.
Family creation. And 3, vasectomy 20s. You can choose what you want to do. Apply what you need to apply. He's just saying you could do either or.
Okay. No, he's not.
I'm worried that
It's funny, when I go to the groceries, my girl gave me a list, and she's like, she wanted the ginger, and she wanted broccoli, and she really meant either or. No, she meant both. Shit, it's a list.
It's a list.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a list.
Yo, that shit away, man.
On the list, it said lift consistently. Is that also an option?
That shit away, man.
He's just, I get it, though. At the end of the day, I think Roll Tomasi for them is a friend of the show, and they want to defend him. So even if they sound irrational, right, which they always critique women for being, it doesn't really matter because they're being loyal. So as long as you sound neurotic for your friends, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
That's, I do not agree with that. I do not agree with that. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't want my friends to agree with me just because I'm me. All right? If I'm wrong, I want my friends to tell me that they feel I'm wrong. If they have a differencing of opinion on something, I want them to tell me their differencing of opinion if we're having a discussion about it. Don't agree with me just because you're my friend. You know what? At that point, you're not my friend. There's no way you can be my friend because you know what my friends do? My friends check me. Just like I check them. No. Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly.
On that list, he's got 2 things, okay, about your dick, okay, about avoid family creation, get vasectomy. Is there anything on that list about like just avoid women?
But
avoid temptation.
Hold on. We know as men, we want women no matter what. Whether we want to abstain or be more, it doesn't matter. However, question for you guys on the panel. If you had a kid, be honest here, would you be where you're at right now?
Destiny had a kid at his early 20s.
Yeah. No. Well, oh, you did?
Yeah, he had a kid in his early 20s.
How do you know?
Why not just like use protection?
Yeah, see, okay,
that's a good point. And he said avoid what? Family creation, which means use a condom too.
No, it doesn't. It says get a vasectomy. That was the advice. Stop trying to.
I mean, period. He did say get a vasectomy. Come on. Stop trying to. Come on. Stop playing words. I can't stand it when people play with words. I can't stand it. Lord have mercy.
You're coping,
number 3. Number 2 says avoid what?
The hypocritical part about it is that we make fun of girls all the time for not controlling their sexual urges and being hoes all the time. Like, she belongs to the streets, all this stuff. You tell guys that they're losers if they don't go to the gym. They're losers if they play video games. You're a loser if you smoke weed. You're a loser if you watch sports. You need to exercise discipline. But when it comes to girls, oh shit, get a vasectomy because you can't control yourself, because you're not capable of exercising discipline. Why do you have to be disciplined in every single aspect of life? Networking, success, all this stuff, watching sports, playing video games. You need to be on your stuff. But for women, nut inside girls after getting a transgender surgery.
Okay, the transgender surgery, I do not agree with that statement. Absolutely. But before the last 2 words that he said in that sentence was correct. The transgender, see, that's where I'm saying Sneako's still a little shit, and I don't agree with his ass. Okay, it's a vasectomy. That's not a transgender surgery, you little asshole. But he's correct, though. If you're supposed to be disciplined on every aspect of your life, then why aren't you supposed to be disciplined when it comes to the women you interact with? You know? Just saying. Yeah, I'm on Rumble too. Snickerdoodle McBucks.
See, we didn't quite lose Sneako there. We didn't quite lose him. They're still there.
There's still a little bit of yes, there's still a little bit of shitbag Sneako in there, yes, because that last 2 words was something else. Yeah, he doesn't do words very well. You're right, Sinessa, he doesn't.
He's still there.
That's funny. He said.
We heard what he said. We heard what he said. Shit.
Yes, Phantom. Why does Sneako get to the end of the race, then turns his car right into the wall? Exactly. And that's what he did with that statement. The statement was like amazing. Great statement. Great sentence. And then the last 2 words destroyed it. But he was correct up until those last 2 words.
You can't be disciplined.
Sneako, what did number 2 say? Avoid family creation. It could be condom or plan B. But he just saying to be extra
another
careful.
form of contraception is what it is, basically.
But he didn't say that, and that's not a good form of contraception because it's not supposed to be reversed. That's what the doctor tells you when you get a vasectomy surgery. It's like you cannot expect this to be reversed. You shouldn't go into that thinking that you're going to reverse it. And also, a better advice, instead of saying never fuck again, maybe for the women that I do have sex with, prepare that she could be the mother of your children.
As the kids say, based. As the kids say, based. I was so proud of Sneako when he had this conversation. I was like, my God, bullying works. And you know, FYI, to everybody who gave me shit for giving Sneako the W on Twitter, wouldn't you rather, yeah, he got bullied into it, okay. All right? Or is he flip-flopping back and forth? All right? Because I got shit about him flip-flopping back and forth. Would you rather him spew this shit or the other shit he was spewing? Which one would you rather him spew? He's still a little shit. I don't agree with everything that he says. But you know what? Sometimes not even sometimes. Broke clocks are right twice a day. And this just so happened to be a time when Sneako was right. And in this particular time, Sneako got the W from me. Do not at me. Thank you very much. I'm off my soapbox. Exactly.
Maybe don't spend time with hoes all the time thinking, I need to fuck 50 girls so I understand feminists and how retarded they are. Maybe just don't fuck them. Maybe fuck women that you can see yourself having a family with. When you first,
hold on, that's a regular point.
You won't be able to detect that though unless you have experience.
You need experience.
You need experience, bro.
How do you wait? No. How do you need experience? What does that mean?
How would you know what's up to you if you never had it?
The red pill advice is you need 50 bodies.
I want to open this one up.
Let's go.
Do you think you need to fuck a girl to tell her she's like family material?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No. We're saying experience-wise.
What does experience mean?
dating, courting, having that one-on-one experience. Okay, she likes this, she doesn't like this. This is weird. This doesn't work. I can tell from experience what works.
Wait,
now,
what does any of that have to do with fucking her?
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Now, adding in sex, you can understand. Okay, once this point has passed, I can see who she really is. Because remember, people put on front at the very beginning.
Okay, hold on. This is where he got me really fucked up in the game when he said all that. I'm sorry. So what is it? Like the good girls only do missionary and the bad girls do doggy? I mean, like how do you tell by having sex with someone if they're going to be a good person in your life or not? If they're going to be a good mother of your children? How? Because the position she likes or something? Like it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Sakura says, I think Sneako got brainwashed down the red pill path. Over time, it's going to take time for him to come out of it. Yeah, you're right. 100%, Sakura. K-Huck says, at least Sneako is coming around. He's trying. I'll give him that. But yes, words need to do a little better. Yeah. I mean, seriously, like, that makes no damn sense. I'm telling you, I'm honestly starting to think they're mentally challenged. I really do. And I wonder if they ever got tested. Like, literally. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Yo. Other than sex, there's some things that are more telling of who the person really is, okay? 1, watch who they are when they drive.
Yep.
2, try to put a IKEA furniture together. 3, go on a trip with that person. That's how you see how really someone is. 4, go to...
He said put an IKEA furniture together. He wants to see if they flip out or not when they go to put it together. The driving thing is true, though. The driving thing is very true. I actually agree with the driving thing.
Restaurant. See how they treat someone that they have power over and can do nothing for them. There's other things in life more than fucking that you're going to be able to do that's going to be tell signs of what the person is. As a matter of fact, I can tell you, a lot of people I've seen in toxic relationship was staying because the pussy or the dick was good. I had nothing to do with how they were, because how they were was really garbage, was trash. They were garbage human beings. He don't like when I say that. I'm gonna tell you, I know them people. Garbage human beings. But the people stay because the sex was good. So the sex thing really is something on the side. It doesn't tell you how the person is.
I'll go a step further.
Oh, go ahead, step on.
I don't think sex tells you much about a woman. I think it does tell you something about a man, though. Because the people who I see switch up after sex are generally dudes. Because
I agree with him. I do agree with him. Not all the time, though, but I do agree with him a bit there.
Yes. Once they get the women right now, I know they in the comments being like,
Snickerdoodle. Preach is the one with the dreads. Preach is the one that has. He always has the best facial expressions. I love me some Preach.
Okay.
Yes.
You all know.
Yes.
You want to know why? Because I've changed everything.
You changed it up,
and women always complain. Everything was great. Then we slept together. It's like, yeah. Because sometimes they only in it for that. So I'm just saying. Generally, with women, what ends up happening is that they just become more into you. That's it. That's really it. Yup. I'll be honest with you. I've talked to a lot of guys, and all they ever say after sex with women is like, she became more attached. That's it. It has nothing to do with whether or not she's wife material or marriage material. It's just that. But ask ladies. Ask ladies. Ladies have definitely sat with a dude and noticed his behavior changed afterwards. Or he became more distant. Or he stopped responding to calls all of a sudden. So, no. I think the reality is they're framing this as like, oh, you need to bang her to really see who she is. That is one of the dumbest ways to get to know somebody. You want to know?
Yes, I'm questioning their intelligence. I want to know if they've been tested. I want to know if these dumbasses have been tested. Literally.
You're going to have to spend some time observing her in all the areas. Right? Even when you live together, you're gonna learn who that person really is.
Before you live together, go on a trip together, plan some things together, see how you communicate with each other. That's how you is. And after that, from whenever things go bad, see how you're gonna grow from that and make it not happen again. That's what you're gonna see. Fucking ain't gonna be the one. But yeah, sure, experience as you say.
Let's go.
Ugh.
Mind you, Myron's never been in a relationship.
How many stories do you hear of husbands who are like, my wife used to blow me every single day, and then as soon as we got married, all the sex stopped? Or we have dead bedrooms now. We were super active our first year, but that is absolutely not true. Sex.
What?
No, he's saying the shit.
Yeah.
I'm just,
yeah, she preaching?
He preach it.
She.
He fucking Abba fucking with Destiny. Leave Destiny alone. You know that's your friend.
I don't even know.
No, it's just because I don't like the idea of a man just denying a woman her due credit. So just let it happen. Okay. Just let it happen.
For you guys, you can probably tell just by looking at their Instagrams. Isn't that what you guys are like professionals at? Just picking out who's based on their Instagram pictures? You're telling me you have to through like 30 women to find a good... Like, how many conservative men, like if we brought in like real conservative men who have strong families, how many of them are like, yeah, I had to fuck 25 bitches when I was in college or to find the love of my life right now that can take care of my kids? That's a wild statement. If you want to fuck, that's fine. But don't pretend you're doing it for this fucking altruistic purpose of finding a good mom.
Exactly. I also want you guys to appreciate. Y'all notice these red pill dudes say all this goofy shit, but none of them seem to have stable families or marriage.
Exactly. That's my whole point. It's all about showing off to the dudes and getting some strange. That's all it's about. It's just showing off the dudes. Look at my watch, look at my car, look at my house, look at this, look at that, look at this. I'm more of a high value man than you are. And getting some strange. That's all Red Pill is about. They don't give a fuck about your well-being. All they care about is getting some strange and showing off to dudes.
Marriages. You know what I mean? Like, vast majority of them don't seem to have their shit together.
Or when they do, it's always what they're preaching against.
Is it like, what, if she throws it back doggy, she'd probably...
Van Blue said, my eyelash tech was like, what's the name of this podcast? I gave her your YouTube channel. Hell yeah, Van Blue. Thank you. Hell yeah. We got a grassroots movement going. Hell yeah.
Take the kids like out to the park every day. Like, what does that even mean? Like,
so this is why. Right? Okay. There's a bunch of reasons why I tell guys they need to get sexual experience with women. Number one, you need to get an abundance mindset. Okay. A lot of guys get with girls out of necessity and a scarcity mindset. First girl that touches their pee-pee, oh, I want to commit to you. So that's a problem because you're not going ahead and getting with a girl from a position of choice. You're getting with her from a position of necessity and scarcity. That completely changes the dynamics of the relationship, and that's going to put her in a leverage position. That's number one. Number two.
What do you think about this whole leverage thing?
Yo, that's toxic, but a man cannot say none humanity's toxic. That's whack. It's whack.
What do you think about it?
A leverage, that's not a relationship. That's not the definition of a relationship. That's just fucking there's one side that is lacking. Like this, I gotta have this leverage. Oh, you're calculating leverage? And what grade are we in? Fucking junior high?
Why? See, and okay, so I always preach, no pun intended. I always preach on my channel that a relationship, to me, I believe in the 50-50. I believe that no one is the leader, like the overall leader. The only time when a leader steps up in my relationship with my husband is when a certain situation comes up. Like, he's a better mechanic than I am, all right? So he takes the lead in that position. But, I don't know, cooking, all right? My husband's a horrible cook. Don't tell him I said that. He probably just heard me say that. And I take the lead in that. I think your partner, whether married or not, they're supposed to be your best friend and they're supposed to be your partner. That's why it's called partner. You're supposed to be going through life together, not one walking behind the other. It's not supposed to be, I'm going to walk behind you the rest of my life. No, the hell I'm not. I'll walk beside you. I'm not going to walk behind you. There's a big difference. Nope.
What do you mean?
The leverage. This shit that we used to do. Yo, don't call him now. Call him later, because he needs to think that. That's some shit that we used to do back then when we were in junior high. That's what this shit was. That's what this shit is. That's what this shit is. That's some High School Musical shit. Okay. You know what? You cannot call him now, because now it's gonna mean that you're too much and that. That's that shit. Yeah. And now you're gonna keep doing that shit as an adult? B. Ain't nobody got time like that. Like, for real, when you realize at some age, people ain't got time like that. People don't have that time.
People don't realize that have a leverage. I gotta care. I gotta care. I gotta care.
If you feel like you gotta have leverage in a relationship, you know what that means? That means you have self-confidence issues. If you feel like you have to have leverage in a relationship, that means you have self-confidence issues and you are not confident in yourself, let alone the relationship you're in. And that's on facts right there.
Yes, that she does, because then I'm gonna have leverage and I'm gonna have power. Man,
I'm just curious, guys.
Oh,
I'm just curious, guys. If you heard the girl that you were interested in talking like that, I gotta have leverage over him. How would you guys feel? And would you guys maintain interest?
Stop that.
Vice versa, ladies. If you heard that a man wanted to maintain leverage over you and he had to care less, how would you guys feel? I'm actually curious what you were thought.
Yeah, that's the point right there. How would you feel if you heard your partner say that shit?
Again, bro, it's taken out of context.
Like,
that's exactly what the context was.
You're taking what he's saying and like applying it to the general masses. He's saying in this specific instance,
high value.
if you want to get your value up as quickly as possible.
And who is that advice for? Young men, not the guy who's already had 3 kids, who's 36. He's not going to decide I'm going to become a high value man like after having a family. You're targeting towards young men who are navigating life, taking advice from an older guy on the internet.
So Monday.
Okay. So this next part is when the guy who made that tweet comes in. I say we stop here and we cover this a different time.
Sure, we can cover this a different time.
All right. Let us know what you guys think.
So recently, the Twitch streamer Emiru.
Okay, pause. Thank you. Thank you, BOWBLAX'S. BOWBLAX'S busting in like it was his turn. The hell? But yeah, no, that was a really, really good video. I can't help it. Yes, I gave Sneako the W. Anybody don't like that, y'all get over it. I don't care what y'all got to say. Hold on. Why I got... Good God. All these notifications. What the hell? Alright. Alright. Let me... Oh, wait. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Let me go... I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, and I'm going to grab my coffee from the refrigerator. Maggot Edits, just to let you know. It is a monster coffee. Alright, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let me look at something real quick and... Hold on. Alright, I have it set. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Ooh. Alright. I am back. Okay, we're gonna be going on with our 2 next videos. I don't know if I'm going to do the Illuminati, though, because I think Chris did a great job covering that. He covered the video that she was actually responding to, and I wanted to cover that, too. I might do that another night. I might just take Illuminati out of the title, because she wasn't even a thumbnail anyway. But I do want to go over this video by BOWBLAX'S, because it's very interesting to me how stuff just keeps getting, like, it keeps getting deleted. It's called "You'll Get Banned for Sharing These Mizkif Emiru DM Leaks." And I just find it amazing how, I don't know, like, he'll explain it in the video. I just, something fishy's going on. Yes, Mom is back. Hide the Mountain Dew. Absolutely. All right. So, just to make sure everybody's awake. Yeah, Risk, this drama is juicy. And I think, and I did watch this video today, BOWBLAX'S did a really good job on this video. He really did. And it was short, precise. This video is only 11 minutes long. I'm not even going to, let me put it back on normal speed. But I think the video was really, really well made in the sense of it gave you so much information in a short amount of time. So put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to watch this BOWBLAX'S video. Pretty please with sugar on top. And I'm trying not to have dead air because my dumb butt, I didn't set my settings right, so y'all are like 30 seconds behind me. Just saying. My mom always said that pretty things are poisonous. Oh. Brenda Lee, what are you talking about? All right. If you put anything besides a 1 in the chat, oh, well, Slug put a 2. I'm not ready yet. Okay, not my problem. All right, so let's watch this BOWBLAX'S video.
Who lives with another Twitch streamer, Mizkif.
Okay, wait, I cut her name off just by not being in the right spot. All right, here we go.
So recently, the Twitch streamer Emiru, who lives with another Twitch streamer.
And can I say, Emiru is such a pretty... Listen, when I went to go make this thumbnail, I was literally looking at 4 different pictures that I wanted to use, and I couldn't make up my mind what picture of her to use. She is such a pretty girl. She is so pretty. Such a pretty young lady. She really is. Such a pretty young lady.
Streamer Mizkif accidentally leaked some DMs between the two on one of her recent live streams. This then went viral on Twitter when someone called...
Okay, Emiru leaks Mizkif's DMs that she's been saving on stream where he is controlling and berates her for her content. It's why she has to cut part of her VOD out. It's how you... Is this how you treat your girlfriend?
Called Fill Me In Please made a Twitter thread about it, which then got covered on the YouTube channel Streamer TV. But as soon as that happened, Fill Me In Please got suspended on Twitter. It got reposted by someone else called Fill Up E My Tank, who also got quickly suspended after posting it. Dextero tweeted it out and then deleted the tweet only 5 minutes later.
And I remember that. Hold on.
After posting it, Dextero...
I remember this in real time. Because I remember in the group chat that I'm in with Chris the Narc, he saw that and he put it in the group chat going, oh Lord, what is Mizkif doing now? And as soon as I saw it, which was about 5 minutes later, I clicked it and it was gone. The tweet was completely gone. Isn't that crazy how that's happening?
Tweeted it out and then deleted the tweet only 5 minutes later. Any post about this on Reddit has been removed either by the original poster or the moderation team of said Reddit, and the portion of the VOD where the DMs were leaked got manually cut out by Emiru in the Twitch VOD editor.
Okay, well we can add the curb one.
Boom.
And considering that this leak only really reflects on Mizkif poorly, and he has a well-documented history of covering up controversy, this situation definitely piqued my interest. So let's take a look at the information that is currently trying to be wiped off the internet for nobody to see. The original...
Okay, All right. So it's kind of funny watching different creators on how they are with other creators. Like, Matt will joke that I A-log Lav, which I can't, I'm having a hard time. Oh, no, actually, no, she's back on another account, so I need to actually find that account. But how I A-logged Lav and Mr. Girl. Chris A-logs DSP. I can tell you now, Mizkif, if he coughs, BOWBLAX'S is going to be right there. It's just crazy to watch that, honestly. It's crazy to watch, like, what creator is on top of, you know, Kavos. He really likes KSI and Logan Paul. You know, it's crazy. Just one person covers one bad guy, and then, you know, we'll just eventually, you know, just come together.
A post from Phil reads as follows. Emiru leaked Mizkif's DMs that she's been saving on stream, where he is controlling and berates her for her content. It's why she has to cut part of the VOD out. Is this how you treat your girlfriend? He then shows the DMs, which are blurry on the original stream, but people made an alternative version so it's easier to read. It starts out with Mizkif saying, "You literally lift your legs like a cheerleader multiple times. Stick a bottle between your legs and play with it. Farm those parasocial people by doing this content in the first place. After claiming to me you don't want these weirdos and you hate this community and hate the Just Chatting community." Emiru responds, "I genuinely don't think of things like that as sexual when I'm doing it, especially since I'm wearing pajama pants, but I will stop."
What does A-log mean? Okay, Van Luke, if you notice on my Twitter, I retweet JustPearlyThings and Mr. Girl quite a lot, giving them a piece of my mind in one way or another. Basically, I pretty much watch what they do online. I keep up with them. Okay? BOWBLAX'S is really good with keeping up with Mizkif and what Mizkif is doing. Kavos has like a bunch of videos on Logan Paul and KSI. You know? It's just basically you're logging, you're watching what they do. And you keep up to date with what they do. Yeah, exactly, Ellis. It means you cover everything they do. Exactly.
Stop. Mizkif responds, lol. Okay. Emiru responds.
Let's put it this way. I have enough Mr. Girl videos on my channel that, you know how YouTube came out with podcasts? They literally took my videos of Mr. Girl, put it together, and put it as a podcast on under the podcast tab. Because I have like 13 videos on Mr. Girl, 13 live streams about him.
I do dislike having to always make content for those types of viewers, but I thought this was something that would be easy and low effort. Mizkif responds, "Go to sleep on stream. Clearly that's not the one we've talked about, or you know, is bad to do." Emiru responds, "Yes."
Oh no, fuck that. You're not gonna tell me what to do on my channel. I'll be damned. Girl, hell no. You are, hell no, no. You are a grown-ass woman. You are a beautiful girl. You do not need him telling you what to do on your channel. Ma'am. Oh, hell no. I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
The next set of DMs are from 4 minutes later, where Mizkif says, "Heard that 1,000 times. So done with this. I don't believe you at all." Emiru responds, "I'm not trying to attract weird people. I'm sorry."
Sorry for what? Girl, you're just doing content. What are you sorry about? You don't have to say sorry to him. Who the hell is he? Oh, hell no. My own husband's not going to tell me what to do on my channel. Let alone my creepy boyfriend who likes to cover up allegations. Just saying.
Mizkif says, "Bullshit." Emiru responds, "I don't think of things the same way." Phil's Twitter post continues by saying, the text refers to her April 27th drunk Q&A stream, that she left for 45 minutes and cried the rest of the stream. Looks like these DMs are what caused all the tears. Here's the stream Mizkif was berating Emiru about. During it, he messages her. She leaves for 45 minutes, comes back and spends the rest of the stream crying and sniffling. You can see the bottle and leg lifting parts prior to her leaving. So I did go through the stream VOD to find the parts where the vodka bottle is between her legs, which only happens for a total of 2 minutes throughout the whole 5-hour stream, and is something that I personally do not perceive as sexual in the slightest, but I'll show you and you guys can decide for yourselves.
I'm scared I'm gonna spill this Tito's on the Kirby and then this pile's just gonna reek of vodka forever.
that sexual? How? And first, okay, and my second issue with this, why are you taking shots from the cap? Girl, get a shot glass. Anyway, how is that sexual? How is that sexual, her having the bottle between her legs like that? That's not sexual. Yes, Mizkif is a controlling creep. I agree. He certainly gives those vibes out. Do I know that for a fact? No, it is alleged. Thank you very much. However, I do agree with you. Ronnie, coming on hard because you like... no, Brindley. No, it's not always the case, Brindley.
So after she got the DM from Mizkif, she does leave the stream for 45 minutes like the tweet says, and when she comes back, her demeanor changes a lot.
Sorry. I am cringe. I'm fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make anybody worry. I was just having a moment or whatever. But I have pizza now. Yay. So... No, my blanket! It's fine. Worse has happened. I'm doing great. Yeah, I did get a call from Tectone asking, well, I didn't even get to hear him say anything, but I assume it was to ask if
I remember Risk says you're Maya Higa's replacement. I remember. I would say for a solid month, we went around. Some of us went around and just started saying, "You are Maya Higa." Oh, God. Yeah, she's sad, isn't she? She's so... I feel bad for her, dude. I feel bad for her. That sucks.
I was good, but I could not answer. I'm feeling great right now. So why don't we continue the Q&A for a little bit? And I'll just sit here and not... I'll just sit here. I'm fine.
So obvious the audience sees something's wrong with her. They see that she left for 45 minutes and came back completely different. Completely different. And obviously by her saying, I'm fine, her chat obviously realizes it. She did not come back the same person she was when she left.
Do you realize going off cam forms viewers to now
Yes,
never
K-Hook.
see her again? Nah, it's my bad. I was just having a moment, but I'm good. Sorry. I am perfectly fine. Everything is fine. Oh, I'm a terrible person. Disaster stream. Seems like every stream I do lately. Haha. It's fine. Ow.
That's sad. That's so sad.
I'm not gonna cry.
So yeah, obviously she's very upset for the remainder of the stream, trying to hold it in, but clearly still visibly being upset, which I don't really blame her considering how harsh the messages were for her just placing a vodka bottle between her legs so it doesn't fall over. I don't see how it's sexual or could even be perceived as being done in an attempt to appeal to horny Twitch viewers. Like,
okay, look, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. In my opinion, okay, let me be very clear when I say this, all right? Let me be very, very clear. Let me communicate this well with you people, okay? It is my opinion, and opinions are not facts, but it is my opinion that Mizkif he's creepy to me. He really is creepy to me. The way he talks to people and he'll make little side comments, these messages, it don't sit right well. It does not sit well with me at all. Mizkif does not sit well with me at all. I do not like the guy. I don't trust the guy. There is something wrong there. And I truly believe that in my heart. It is literally my opinion about him. battle. I get the vibe that Mizkif was projecting. I get a bad vibe off of him. I'm gonna tell you. I get a bad vibe off of him. And again, that's my opinion. Just saying.
Like, she was just holding a vodka bottle. Like, what? But regardless, these aren't the only questions that Phil ended up making about the relationship between Emiru and Mizkif. In fact, he actually suggests something a lot more serious than we just went over. So let's continue reading and see what he has to show. The Twitter thread continues by saying, if she feels the need to screenshot and save all their fights, that's pretty scary. Wonder about the time she had the black eye. Where did that really come from? Here is where she leaked her black eye pic, which she also had saved while alt-tabbing. Is Mizkif beating Emiru?
Where did Emiru get her black eye?
I actually had like a small black eye from running into something, and no one could tell. Yeah, no one could tell. I thought I wouldn't be able to cover it because it was really bad. Deserved. Me to myself. What'd you run into? I was like turning a corner really fast, and I hit like the bottom of my eye socket on the wall. I didn't want to admit it, but I don't want. I had to. How? Wait, let me see if I can find a picture.
After nervously laughing at chat jokes, Emiru never showed a picture of her black eye. However, she did accidentally leak an image of it while alt-tabbing on her mainstream sometime later. Clip follows.
Neo, thanks for the sub.
And here's the frame. Okay, see, I don't... Here's my thing. Unless... I'm not going to believe that about Mizkif. I'm not going to believe that about Mizkif unless she comes out and says something like that. Okay? Now, yeah. I'm not going to believe that about Mizkif until she comes out and says it. It would have to be... It would have to be... You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to take that just based off that picture. That blurry picture. You know what I mean? I need more evidence than that. You know? I mean, it could be very well that she did something stupid and got that black eye. I've done it. You know? So, that right there, I don't know. I think it might have been somebody trying to add more to Mizkif. But with stuff like that, you got to have proof. You got to have the story from the person or somebody who saw it. You know what I mean? So...
He also shares this set of messages that Emiru made in her Twitch chat with the caption, "Here's Emiru telling her friends about black eye at the time." Emiru says, "I got a black eye a week or two ago, and it's finally almost gone." He then shares another clip with the caption, "Mizkif seems pretty comfortable grabbing and dragging Emily almost gone." He then shares...
No. Okay. I got a black eye a week or two ago, and it's finally gone. Okay, maybe you need to fill... Okay. All right, so they're not talking about the black eye anymore. She just said it. Okay.
At the time. Emiru says, "I got a black eye a week or two ago."
Xanta Claus, welcome to the Just Saying crew. I appreciate it. Thank you, Xanta.
And it's finally almost gone. He then shares another clip with the caption, "Mizkif seems pretty comfortable grabbing and dragging Emiru around. Is this indicative of how rough he is at home? If you were like this in public content?" He then shows this picture of Mizkif yanking Emiru up after she stumbles. And then to cap off the thread, he...
Okay, see, I think... Okay. As you can see there, they're playing some kind of game on that new show that they have or whatever, right? It could have been one of those kind of situations. I see stuff like this. This is, listen, here's my thing. Here's my thing about these kind of, you gotta, if she's not speaking on it, I'm not going to, unless you absolutely see it in your front of your face. You know what I mean? So...
There's this picture of Mizkif yanking Emiru up after she stumbles, and then to cap off the thread, he shows this last clip with the caption, "Interesting story about that video. Mizkif seems nice."
Lastly... Also, that shit hurts so fucking bad. I had to wrap a sock around my ankle because I thought it was going to start bleeding. It hurt so fucking bad. But it might not have been because of the zip tie. It might have been because Miz was just like dragging me around by the fucking ankle. Like,
because he's such a, I gotta win, I gotta be number one. I mean, he should have chilled out, that's for sure. Like, she just happened to be on that argument when streaming, just so happened to have a black eye pick while streaming. Oh, so you think she's showing it on purpose, Risk? Is that what you're thinking? I don't know, I just personally feel like it's too much of a coincidence. I mean, it possibly could be. Thank you for becoming a member, or subbing? What is this? Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be. It could be. I mean, look, when think about when Britney Spears wanted to come out of the conservatorship, right? And somebody wrote in the comments, wear yellow if something, something, something. And the next day on her TikTok or her Instagram, I can't remember which, she had that yellow shirt on. I mean, things like that happen. Things like that do happen. Exactly, Ellis? Who knows? Who knows? The only thing I know is he was talking to her like shit, and something happened between those 45 minutes of when she got up and left and came back, and if she's dealing with some shit from him, she is too pretty of a girl, she's too talented of a girl, and she's too young, and granted, nobody older should deal with this either, but she's too young to be dealing with some bullshit like that. And I hope that if she's dealing with shit like that, she gets out. Brittany Lee says, I'm not saying he caused a black eye. I'm just saying that excuse is common. Yeah. Now, been there, done that, Brenda Lee. I did that too. Oh, I know, Sakura. Been there, done that.
Just not giving a fuck. It hurts so fucking bad.
So that is the Twitter thread that is being suppressed all over the internet, accounts getting suspended over it, Reddit posts getting removed en masse, the influencer news organization
See, that's what gets me the most. Something is going on.
So that is the Twitter thread that is being suppressed all over the internet, accounts getting suspended
accounts getting suspended, anybody talking about it, it's getting deleted. Something is going on when it's not coincidence. At that point, it's not coincident when all these things are getting suspended or deleted or anything like that. Something is going on. I don't know what exactly, but something is going on. And when you do shit like that, people are going to look into it.
Over it, Reddit posts getting removed en masse, the influencer news organization Dextero taking their tweet down mere minutes after posting about it, and it's even gone as far as Mizkif blocking people who replied to my tweet sharing the situation. And of course, I'm blocked too, but I've been blocked for a while because he doesn't like that I remind people of the horrible minimization he did of his self-proclaimed best friend's sexual assault, calling it low scale.
Yup.
The reality is, worst comes to worst of it, it's fucking, like, sexual harassment, right? I mean, like, no one...
Excuse me, sir. Grabbing someone's breast is not... No.
Of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever.
Same, Sakura,
At a low
same.
scale, it's not really a big deal. My best friend in the whole world, Slick, people are saying he's about to get canceled. I run in his room, Maya's crying, I'm freaking the fuck out, I'm hyperventilating. Mitch is there, we're all trying to figure out what the fuck we can do for my best friend, right? I care about Slick, I fucking do. I love the guy. People were telling us, mainly Barry, that, yo, Adriana Lee's about to come out with some shit, because Novaru, she went out and tried to say some stupid ass shit and accusations about Slick. I am freaking out, and I'm literally crying, because I'm saying to myself, I'm going to lose my best friend. I'm going to lose my...
Mizkif is such a manipulative little shit. I swear to God. I'm literally crying. Bro. He's such a manipulator. You can hear it in his voice. When he talks, he sounds like he's trying to sell you something. I do not trust that dude at all. I do not trust him. He gives me bad vibes, as FPS Diesel likes to say about people in vibes. Okay? He gives me bad vibes. I do not trust that dude. something's off.
My best friend in the entire world.
First, sexual harassment is against the law. And it's against your company's policy.
Sorry. You looked really tense.
You know, I really don't like it when you do that. Can you please stop?
What is he doing? Is he watching a sexual harassment is illegal video? Oh, come on.
That was during his shit. That's what happened. He did that while he was going through his Adriana Lee crap. Why would you do that, Mizkif? Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? He's an idiot. He's an absolute... Oh, my God.
Dude.
One of my things is I am a master at cover-ups and reconstruction.
Me too, for 4 years.
Excuse me?
If you want to learn...
You hear that? You hear him say that? I'm telling you, this dude, there is something wrong with this dude.
Is illegal video? Oh, come on, dude.
One of my things is I am a master at cover-ups and reconstruction.
Me too, for 4 years.
Excuse me?
If you want to learn about that situation in full, I have a video up on my channel showing everything that was said.
Yes, BOWBLAX'S. We love Bobby here. We absolutely 100% love Bobby here. Yeah, Mizkif, man, I do not trust that dude. That dude just, ooh, there's just something there. I don't, I do not like that guy. I do not like that guy at all. And I love how Bobby just keeps us up with everything that dude's doing. Shark says he thinks he's untouchable. That's why he's too damn cocky. Period, point blank, period. Period, point blank, period. You're absolutely correct, Shark. And I believe that too. I think he thinks he's untouchable. Sonic. I like BOWBLAX'S because he's a Sonic fan. He is a big Sonic fan. He is. I like BOWBLAX'S because, you know, like, he'll get up on my channel or when I talk to him in a call or something like that, and he's always giving me shit about being old. But he's a sweetie. He only gives me the shit because he likes me. He's a really good guy. I like BOWBLAX'S. Don't tell him I said that, though, because, I don't know, it might break my reputation of being mean, and we don't want that. You know what I mean? We definitely don't want that. He is a good egg. He is. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna do the Illuminati. I might do the Illuminati one later. I might do it if Blair comes out with something, but I will say this. I know some of y'all came from the Krista Narc stream, but if you haven't watched the Krista Narc stream, I actually encourage you to go watch it because he actually goes over the video. Hold on one second, please. He actually goes over the video that she was responding to with that tweet. So I would suggest go and watch it. Because I was originally going to watch that video this week, but yeah, I've had a really busy week and pretty much Sky Daddy has hated me since Sunday. So I would recommend go and watch Chris's stream on that. He goes over the video from the Leftist Mafia that talks about the Blair aka Illuminati situation, and it was really good coverage. So I would go and watch that, and yeah, I'll probably cover it if she comes out with the video, but he covered the Leftist Mafia thing. I might end up doing it later on, but not today. So yeah, I have a feeling that Blair is going to come out with something. If you notice, one thing, I will show y'all this, though. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Okay, there we go. All right. Hold on. All right. Here's Illuminati's latest videos, right? Let's go videos here. This is crazy to me. 3 weeks ago, 130K, 137, 142, 1 million. Oh, that's her exposed one, of course. 262, 279, 292, right? All the 292K, right? Now her videos that are coming out, 62K. 4 days ago, 62K. 7 days ago, 70K. 84, 69. This one got 114. Yeah, so it was basically about 10 days ago is when her videos started going down in viewership. She's literally losing her viewership because of this. Yeah, I know she doubled down on Top Tomato. That's what I was talking about. So I hope she comes out with something and then we'll cover it. Because I will have more free time to go live. This week I've been off the rocker a little bit because I had a busy week, as y'all saw on Twitter. So yeah, Sky Daddy is a pain in the ass. Okay, wait. Oh my God, not the leftist mafia. As a lefty, that makes me cringe so much every time I hear it. Now, I thought the name is good. Leftist Mafia. That actually is a pretty cool name. I actually like the name. Do I like the people in the podcast? Not really. But I like the name. I do like the name. I'm sorry. It kind of sounds, I like it. You don't know what to say. What else to say after that last response? Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, any other questions or anything like that that you want to talk about before we get out of here? There's people in the comments of every single video making sure everyone knows exactly what Blair has done. Oh, I didn't know that, Sakura. I did not know that. I'm sure there are. Listen, she really... And to think about it. Think about it. She has treated these people, and I'm talking about everybody, that she has treated so bad for so long, and she got taken down because of her own, oh God, I don't even know how to do it, oh God, I guess greed or whatever you want to call it, over a element of a torn paper and a highlighter. And then everything else came out. Tusky, thank you for being a member for 6 months. She said in Discord she's making something. Good. Can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, and we will cover it. We will cover it. And with hers, I will not wait 24 hours because I do not like her, nor do I do not have one iota of respect for that woman. Okay? Especially after watching Tommy C's video and his response to her, that made me dislike her even more. Seeing that man the way he was. You can see me cry about it on the broadcast when we went over it. But yeah, that, I don't have any respect for her at all. So usually I wait about 24 hours for something like that to come out. If I can stream it within the hour, I will. I have no respect for her. None. So. None whatsoever. And I'd rather y'all watch it through me and we can watch it together instead of giving her the separate views from each person. So. Oh, and another video about Illuminati that y'all should watch. And honestly, I meant to go over this video. Hold on. Yeah. This right here is a really good video about Illuminati. He actually has some info in here that I haven't heard anybody else talk about, and I couldn't believe. This is FPS Diesel's video about Illuminati. It was really good, and I suggest y'all to go watch it. Again, he has stuff in there that people haven't talked about, and it was kind of creepy too, to be honest. So, anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a great night. Yeah, I'm getting out of here, guys. So y'all have a great night, and always remember, always keep that shit real. Bye.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only 1%. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
Ain't no motherfucker